A New Mexico man claims a popular fantasy book and movie are a ripoff of a book that he wrote. But the attorney for the best-selling author who wrote The Maze Runner says his client's book stands alone. News 13's Tina Jensen tells you why he says the lawsuit over the similarities won't hold up in court.
We're talking about complete scenes. I mean, complete the entire scene from beginning to the end of it.
Rio Rancho author Ty Clark says James Dashner's Maze Runner is a ripoff of his book, The Maze. It hit bookshelves 4 years before Dashner's.
All the sequences that go after just riding up in the elevator, that was identical from my book to his book.
Dashner's attorney says nothing is identical between the two books. He said Dashner didn't know anything about Clark's book before the lawsuit was filed.
The owner of the copyright doesn't get to prevent people from telling similar stories. In our case, we don't even submit that the stories are similar.
He points out Dashner's book is about teens trying to survive a maze in a post-apocalyptic future, while Clark's book is about teens trying to survive a maze in order to win a billionaire's fortune.
The fact that there are coincidences between stories is not itself unusual.
Who put us here? We don't know.
Clark's lawsuit maintains there are too many similarities to be pure coincidence. Both books center on a group of teens trying to get out of a maze with walls that are always moving. There's the elevator shaft entrance, there's a garden in the middle of the maze with tombstones in both versions, and the teens are fleeing from less than human creatures in both versions. Dashner's attorney says that's not enough for a copyright claim.
Not enough. You got to show that the works as a whole are similar.
Tina Jensen, KRQE News 13.
Attorneys for Dashner, Random House, and 20th Century Fox have asked a federal judge in Las Cruces to dismiss this lawsuit altogether, saying the similarities are not substantial. The judge has heard arguments for both sides and will be reading both books and watching the movie to make that decision.